like fight or flight, they just flight and then they flight right into another bed. So hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Tierra, but you can go ahead and call your girl T. Here on my channel, you'll find hair and makeup tutorials, DIY projects, baby vlogs, and meal prepping ideas. If you like all these things and more, please take the time to subscribe to my channel and go ahead and hit that bell notification down below. Go ahead, hit it now. Thank you. Y'all, I am here for the Libras. It's the last day Libra season. I came through with the look, brought in the birthstone, also a nice fall look just for the girls out here. I'm super excited for this. I love the way this turned out. I'm actually going to be able to wear this look for the entire day. It's literally 7 a.m. Anyways, let's not even waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Okay, lids are prepped and primed to go. So yeah, like I was saying, September 23rd to October 22nd, the dates for Libra. Their symbol is the scales. They're actually the only sign out of all of the zodiac who do not have like a living symbol because they're dead inside. I'm also kind of sick, guys, so just like bear with me here. They really prefer to have a balanced and harmonious life, so when their life is balanced in all aspects of that, they really do well. So I think their symbol really fits them for what they are. So their birthstone, they have a couple. Opal is like the most known and recognized stone, but I'm also going to use the pink tourmaline. I'm going to go in with this color Bad Guy. I think it's a good transition color for what I'm trying to do. I'm just going to start to add this on my lid. They are an air sign, so they are very, air signs are known for being relatively aloof. They be blowing me, but somehow I'm around a lot of air signs. They are ruled by Venus. That is their ruling planet, and that is known for beauty, the love of the arts, pleasure. This transition color on now, it is Bad Guy. One thing I really love about Colourpop, they are so pigmented. They're just great. So yeah, I'm just kind of starting this halo shape here. As you can see, I'm just going all the way around. And I do want this to be nice and big, so we are going to open up those eyes, guys. It is important. Now I'm going to go in with the color Mr. Brightside. It's a very dark brownie, but it has a pink undertone to it, so I'm going to use a fluffier brush and start to pack that in. They are a cardinal sign, so they are the start of a new season. There are 4 of those there. I think this is a good sign to start a new season with, because the Libra really thrives on new everything, especially like new relationships. I'll get into them in a little bit on that. So I'm going to start going into like the things that are like pretty important in terms of like what a typical Libra cares about. And honestly, one of the most important things to them are relationships. When they have very balanced and harmonious companionships, they do and thrive a lot better in all of their life. Relationships are so paramount to them that if that's in disarray, they really cannot function. Since this makeup look is going to take super long, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into those positive and negative traits on the signs. Libras are known for being relatively diplomatic. So one thing that they do really well is they are able to kind of put their feelings to the side, take other people's feelings into account. And that is, I think, something that a lot of people typically don't do. Libras they really just don't function well in chaos. So they prefer things to be in order. And if that means putting their own personal feelings to the side and just like letting bygones be bygones, they will do that for the sake of peace. They are definitely not with any type of drama. Like, they don't like it, they don't love it, and they don't want to be around it. Alright, so I'm going to do a nice little halo eye here. I want this to be super duper open. Alright, 1 done. Alright, and 2. And don't worry about like this area over here. We're like gonna fix it to make those match. So another thing that Libras are very known for are being very charming and tactful to an extent. They know how to lay on the charm When I tell you these guys know how to lay on the charm, they really do know what they're doing. They are very charismatic. They use that to their advantage. I would even say on the flip side of that, it's a little manipulative, but we'll worry about that later. Now I'm going to go in with the color Tardy. Super cute. I'm just going to pack it on where I just put all of that concealer. Let's see if it comes off the way I want it to. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is so bomb. Like, already I'm just like, yeah. So yeah, I definitely think they use that to their advantage, which is why a lot of them can be in like multiple relationships at one time, because they just know what to say and they get on my nerves. Libras are also known for being very clever and intelligent, which I always appreciate. They're able to come up with very logical solutions. Unlike the sister over here, Scorpio, we think a lot of times through a lot of emotion. Libras are able to kind of put that to the side and just able, again, to put their emotions to the side and just give a logical, intelligent solution to problems and issues. And I really appreciate them for that. Like, my best friend, she's a Libra, and I just feel like I can always go to her, and I just know she's going to give me a very logical solution to the things that I'm just so distressed about, you know? Alright, so I'm starting to blend that. I'm taking that Mr. Brightside, that dark color that I was using, and I'm just starting to blend out this. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into these negative traits, because you know I've been waiting for them. So first one is that I'm just going to go over the easier ones first. They are definitely people pleasers, and I guess people can take this as a positive trait, but I personally see that as a negative trait, because again, since I've been saying before and you've kind of seen the common theme, Libras do a lot of people pleasing. They put a lot of their feelings to a side, and over time it wears down on them, and they usually are typically pretty unhappy because they're doing a lot of things that they didn't really want to do just for the sake of making other people happy. I'm just never a fan of that. Like, stick up for yourself, okay? I'm gonna start doing my face because I need to do my face before I can do my under eye, and we want to be super haloed out. So I'm always getting makeup, like literally all the time, in my hair. It's so annoying. Alright, another thing about them is they are definitely troublemakers. So they're also known because they are great listeners for knowing a lot of people's information. And contrary to the Scorpios, they tell people's business. So Libras are known for running their mouth and starting problems because they just like to gossip. And that's cute or whatever, but like, don't get beat up, air me out, like... Because they are hard lovers, they are definitely just like womanizers, players, hoes, whatever you want to call them. That's what a Libra is. They are known for having multiple relationships, especially if one is like going south. They will go out of their way to get into another one. Because they are so charming, it's just not hard to do for them, and they typically do it on accident. They're very flirty to begin with. Jumping into another one, they have like commitment issues, so they typically like the initial stage of relationships. They jump into it, they like the chatting and anything like that, but because they don't like any type of drama, like by first fight they are like emotionally like checked out of the relationship, which is wild because like people argue. But Libras just like can't handle it, so they just like, I can't take this, let me do like fight or flight. They just flight, and then they flight right into another bed. So I'm gonna go in with that bad guy, that first color that I used. I'm gonna sweep it under first. They definitely put themselves last in other spectrums, but when it comes to like relationships, they're very selfish, and they typically put themselves first. That goes into like another thing. They're very into self-indulgence. They like to self-indulge in a lot of things. Go with that darker Mr. Brightside and just sweep it on the outer. Bomb. Alright, for my inner corner highlight, I'm going in with that Anastasia Prism palette, and I'm obsessed with the color Lucid. I feel like it's a perfect, like, opal color. Like, so this is, like, kind of opal-y, but it has, like, the, like, champagne-y flakes to it. But this color right here, that's opal, baby, if nothing else. Someone put that in the inner corner. I think Libras make wonderful and beautiful friends. I think dating them would be a really difficult unless they are really ready to settle down. And from all of the Libras I know, I don't know no Libra that's really ready to ever settle down. They just be bullied into it. But I do think they make really great friends. Whenever the going gets tough, I feel like they can be pretty reliable. I know my Libra friend, I love her to death. She's my best friend. She is just always there when I need her. And that's what matters. You know, I've loved the Libra too. All I'm gonna say is that I was dating a Libra and he literally has 7 girlfriends. Like, I already talked about this in my last video and I'll have to do a story time on it, but like so many girlfriends, guys, so many. Every day a girl was hitting me up trying to come to me woman to woman. Like, I could not. Alright, I'm gonna put on these super duper dramatic lashes. You know, they're from my girl Deja. I will put these in the description box as well. Y'all, I never put the cap on my glue. Never. Alright, I'm gonna let this glue just dry. I found out that it's just easier. In my 12-minute makeup challenge, I found out that it was easier to put the glue on for both of them first and just let it dry. So I'm gonna put on my liner, lip liner in the meantime. And let's see if this color, I got these both in the palette. One is like really light. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do a mix. It's an ultra glossy. But I feel like with a brown liner, you can pretty much wear any color lip gloss nowadays. So I'm gonna go in with the color Neo from the Juvia's Place blush palette. And then a little bit of into like the relationships. That's like really where they have all of their problems. They are really known for being pretty detached and unemotional. Like, they just don't, I mean, air signs are really just aloof in general, and I feel like they kind of step back from people and they show their love more in like an intellectual way. But like Libras be going out of their way to be buttheads. Like, you don't have no feelings, none at all. Yeah, I think I really beat my face. Like, for the Libras, like, what's up? Okay, we balanced. Look at them brows today. This is how I know that I was doing the Libra look, because my brows were like on point today. This never happens. They looking a little bit like twins. A little balanced. A little bit like scales. Perfectly balanced. I think I came through for the Libras. Truly and honestly, I think I pushed through. If you guys enjoyed this video, please take the time to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also going to put the playlist for my other astrology videos that I've already started to do. I'm doing one every month. We will eventually get to 12. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.